Okay, we're gonna go through the seat removal on a John Deere 4210. This is the same procedure for probably all the 4010 series machines, the 4210, the 4310, and the 4410, even other machines, maybe the 3000 series. But this particular seat base is really nice. It has all the adjustments you'd want. But when you go to take it out, there's one tip to make it really easy that I can share with you. The seat itself comes off in about 5 minutes. There's these 4 bolts, one here, 2, 3, 4 bolts, right? Comes off like any other seat would. You just spit them off, and then you can take the seat off and you can unplug. There's a little plug in the back for the seat sensor. You unplug that and you have the whole seat assembly in your hand and you put it on the ground. That's really easy. Where it gets a little bit tricky is when you go to get the actual bolts. There's 4 more bolts if you want to take the base out. So if you've got to get to the rocker shaft hydraulics to put something on, or you have to do some work underneath the seat base, you're gonna have to pull this out. And it's easy. There's 4 bolts, but the tip I can share with you is that you can't get to the front bolts unless you raise the seat all the way. And it's this lever, it's this knob here. You would turn it, counterclockwise until the seat stops going up. When you use the machine, the seat will probably be a couple inches lower, just because the ride height feels a little more natural. But if you raise it all the way up, only then can you get to the 2 front bolts. And I want to show you kind of exactly where those bolts are so you can see it. So there's the area there. So there's these two bolts. One's going to be right there, and I've already taken the bolt out, but there's one over here as well on this side. So if you look in there, they rub up against this bar, and this bar will be in the way for your socket to fit in there if you don't raise the seat all the way. And most people will probably try to put a wrench on that, but if you do that, the wrench will most likely just turn the top of the bolt and ruin the top. So you want to get a socket on there, and hopefully like a nice decent socket, or even an impact if you can sneak it in there. But that is the tip, because unless you raise it, you're left with a wrench, and 9 times out of 10 these bolts are pretty good, because you don't take them off all the time, and you'll damage the top of that bolt if you use a wrench on it. So that was pretty much the tip, and I hope that helps you with whatever you're trying to work on, and that's pretty much it.